And today, I am honestly just trying to make a difference in the feel of the game, or not necessarily a difference, but definitely an improvement. I'm not just trying to make stuff different. I'm just trying to make them a lot better. So I feel like I should hold on. Let me actually pull up the board here. And we're gonna need to figure out what we want to work on, because I know the improved game feel is up here, and I should probably activate that one. So oh, one thing I want to kind of add or alter here is that the fact that I have this Okay, so I'm guessing I'll be working on the game feel first of all, so I should probably get that ticket going. Except for the fact that I have the console support running already. I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna test the console support. Like so far so good. I've already got the phone support figured out. Mostly anyways. I believe there are a few errors, but I have a friend that will probably fix that. So, one thing that I wanna... Oh, hold on, let me just start it up. Or is it... Is it not on here? Did I misplace it? No, it's like number 33 right there. There it is. And pop this from the master. It's a feature and start. And we're waiting. So the first thing I want to do is I want to actually fix this. Like, I have been thinking about this so long. I'm so tired of this function right here. Oh, hold on. What's this? Default player data. It's actually only gotten one place, so that should be easy enough. It's gonna return an array, which is gonna say default data equals this. And the current time is going to be 0 and 0. And then there's going to be a variable in here called get new data. Yeah, sure. Equal function and do this. I feel like this should be a module. Hold on. Static variables. Local module equals this. And then we're doing this right here. Moving this out of here. Module dot this. And we pop this one down and we say module dot, or actually function module get new data. Then it's gonna return self. Actually, no, hold on. Be free. I also need the utility game.storage the modules. What's it called? It's called utility, right? And I'm pretty sure, yeah, clone table right there. Self, self equals, well, that doesn't work. I forgot how I did this. I'm pretty sure it's like something like this. Yeah, that should do it. Local new table equals this. And then the functionality of this thing right here needs to be put in there. So we're going to say new table dot like so. And then we're saying last day. I kind of forgot what I hold on. Let me just hold this down for a minute. Go back a little bit. Streak started and last day joined. Streak started and last day joined. Okay. Equals current time and new table dot. Oh, come on. You gotta be shitting me. And then we return new table, like so. Oh, that's a lot easier. Instead of the type of, I can just use. Yeah, no, that is a lot better. Except for the fact that that is not true. Unfortunate. So this is not true. That's true. And then this is the new table dot default. Yep, that works. So this should make it easier for me to work with, but cannot require module. Module does not return exactly one value. No, it does not, because like so. And now everything else is confused. Okay, that's great, because that's exactly what I wanted. So what I want to say here is default data player default player data, like so. So, and what else? This thing is failing too. Well, there's no real reason for this because there's the types module. Types equals require game dot replicated storage the modules dot types. Wait, does that say sandboxed? What does that mean? Hold on. Replicated storage dot sandboxed. Let's see. Dot sandbox. Here is it. Here it is. I mean, dot sandboxed. Okay, deprecated. Wait, no, that's for this one. Hold on. Turns the instance to be a sandbox container, an experimental feature which limits the actions that scripts inside the particular container can perform. Huh. I do not know what that means. Oh, here we go. Enabling the sandbox property that designates the instance as a sandbox container inside the data module tree, which limits the actions that the script inside the container can perform based on the set of variables that the capabilities of the... What? Whoa. So what is it? Does this mean we can make like actual like scripting teaching games where they can actually execute scripts and shit? Because it's limited to what they can actually do. That is, I think that's what it is, and that would actually be pretty cool. That also makes sense with the name and all that. Got player data like so. And oh, well, that one makes sense. So I don't remember where I used that type. You know, the player data type, the data something. Shit. Player. I don't know why, but I have this obsession that I need to figure it out. Oh, there it is, I think. Okay, no, so that was valid. I'm so confused. Where did I even use that? I doubt it. You know what? I'm just gonna figure it out later. Like, at some point I'm gonna come across it and it's not gonna work. Oh, here's the spot where I used the function. Hold on. Default player data. Get new data. Like so. See, that's a lot cleaner than it was before. So, improved the feel of developing the game. Important, I say. I do not know if this works yet, but we'll figure that out as time goes on. Now let me take a swig of water. Perfect. Alright. So, the phone shift lock works, kind of, maybe. You know what I want to do? The jumping animation. Hold on. In my opinion, the jumping animation is kind of boring. Also, there's an error. Does that break anything? No, right? Doesn't break anything. Okay, cool. As long as the error doesn't break anything, we should be fine. Whee! Oh, right, yeah, because it's broken. By the way, talking about that, now that I'm thinking about it, didn't I have that on my board somewhere? The bugs? No? Nothing. Okay. So, every single time... Hold on. Let me actually... Well, that doesn't help me at all, actually. So let me shut down these two. These two, and then we could jump into the... Well, which one is it? I forgot what we were talking about. Right, the daily rewards. No, the... Fuck. I know it's in here somewhere. It's like notifications or something. Notifications.lua, there we go. So... Add menu notification. Okay, I get it. And notifications. Do I not have the ability to get a value from the notifications thing? I do not. Okay, I'll add one. Module, get current notification count. And we'll say menu name. which is the same as this thing. And what we're gonna do is say, what does the Q do right here? Local result equals this, and return result, like so, because then we actually have something to work with here. We can do is return Q function, and that way it doesn't actually, you know, I'm gonna do this for all of them in case I want to return something in it eventually, but I doubt it. It's just an extra step, really. I don't know if it makes my code slower or something, but I hope not. I just had to recheck that we're still going on the same playlist, because sometimes it just swaps out, really. So it's gonna return where is it? Just in case, I'm gonna say or 0 in case this thing doesn't exist. Okay, so get current notification, and the menu name is daily. Is less than, or actually is equal to, is less than, oh fuck, is less than 1. Let's put it like that. Oh, I can't, oh wait, hold on, it's like 5 minutes on this thing, isn't it? 2 minutes. Well, even without editing the data, I can test that like almost immediately, so that's fine. That's fine. Do I have anything else now that I'm at it? Like the buff effect. I know I wanted some effect around the player whenever they're buffed. Oh, hold on a second. I should probably turn on Rojo here. Damn. Okay. All right. Let's see. I want. I wonder if I can. I'm just gonna drop a VFX pack in here. This is. Oh, here, hold on. Here we go. Pre-made particle emitters. Oh, these are emitters. Now, I'm not gonna immediately dismiss them because they're emitters, but I am gonna figure out how they work, though. Okay, so okay, so that's the black one. This is the gray one. So together they kind of create this ominous looking effect. But I could change that a little bit. I really like this one. I do not know how they made this, but I love this. The fact that you can do this with the particle emitters is great. Like, look at that. Who wouldn't love that? That's freaking awesome. Hold on, let me look at this. So what it does is it sets a size, it sets size to 7. And then it says it has a lifetime to the rate of 150. What if I put it like 10? Dude, that's so subtle. Like I mean, oh, maybe a little bit too subtle, right? And if we just jump in the opposite end of the pool, right? You can't even see the player. It's basically just a respawn shield at this point. So let's put this at like, if we put it like 20. And rotation speed, it's at 200 at the moment. We're gonna put that at 100. Does it just go slower or does it stop? Oh, it goes slower, okay. And speed is like... I am, like, I don't know how people come up with these things. I'm assuming it's something along the lines of what I do. 100, and we just made that spinny thing. You kind of remember my name? Well, right back at you, buddy. Well, I'm looking at this because I need. I'm currently improving the feel of my game, or trying to. And one of those is create buff effect, which honestly I kind of wanna get that over with. And I'm just looking at these VFX that people have made using particle emitters, and I'm just kind of blown away, to be honest. They really look great. Like this one, for example. Like I understand how this works. I know I could probably make it myself, but there's like 2 in here, right? There's one particle emitter in here. Like, look, I'm getting surprised at something. I've worked in this software for like, what is it? 5 years? 5 years have I worked on programming and making games in Roblox Studio, and I have never come across these particle emitters effects. But honestly, that's a bit on me. I should have been more involved with this. I should have been more interested in it. You know what? This effect right here, I like this. I think this thing is a single one. What if I kind of change this? It has an acceleration right here. What if I made it accelerate slightly upwards? That did not work. It kind of changed the effect though. Like it's an effect. You know what? Hold up. What if we took this right here, right? And just placed it on the ground of the player. So they run around like this is their, like, the effect on the ground, right? Like, that would be pretty cool, right? Either that or... Let's see. Wait, did I just make it look even better? Hold on, if I turn off the rotation speed, it does this thing, right? It feels like it's, oh, whoa, it's like a nebula, something like this. Is that right? I turn up the rotation speed, suddenly it's a fire. I don't know if you can see the difference, but it kind of starts flickering. And then it's very subtle. I keep deleting it whenever I'm... Oh, whoa. Yeah, no, maybe 200 is too much. But I wanted to see what it looked like in the extremes here. Let's see. What if... What if I... Oh, whoa. Okay, particle emitters are now my new favorite thing. Like, I cannot get enough of these things. Okay, what about... Like, I can't decide, man. Like, there are so many fucking good... You know what? This one, I'm using this one for the invincibility thing, because everyone knows this thing. Everyone understands this thing. This is what invincibility looks like in Roblox, right? So I'm dropping this... I'm creating a folder inside replicated storage. Hold on, let's see. Called VFX, visual effects. And I'm popping that in there. I'm not popping that in there, apparently. I'm calling this shield. What do you call this? It's called a streak shield? No, Well, I know a name for it I could implement, but I think that would piss off some people. I'm gonna call it the round shield. I don't know. Something like that, right? Yeah, I'm wondering, people, should I add the thing in the bottom of Twitch that like lets you interact, I guess? I don't know what you call it. I'm kind of hunting for it right now because it would be kind of funny having it down there. I don't remember what it was, like what it did, but I remember a lot of streamers having it. Oh shit. Sorry if I removed someone's eardrums. Come on, come on, Twitch, help me out. Hold on. Okay. And the other one is like 2x speed, so I feel like we should have something that signals that. Wouldn't it be fine, kind of funny to just, you know... Which one? Why do I have so many of these? Like, is this just... Oh my god, it's this! It's like, Oh! How do I do that? Oh my god, I didn't even see this. Holy shit! How is this even rendering in my world without my computer absolutely fucking crashing? What? That's crazy. Oh, that's the thing I was turning off. So what if it was like started ashing, then went into like sparking slightly, and then just full on fire, and then immediately after it just turns on this thing? You know, the difficult part of this is picking and choosing what I want. Like, damn, son. I mean, people are great. People are great. Oh my god. Oh boy. I could have a lot of fun with this. Like, if I ever make a fighting game, this is definitely one of the things I'll be using. In the sky, it's true, baby, let the light shine through. It's true, let the light shine through. So let's say we do like this. But instead of this huge size... Oh, the size is a number sequence, of course it is. So I made it a lot smaller, and then what about this thing? Can I do the same thing for this one? Yeah, basically. So like a lot smaller. Check. How are there so many of these? There are placeholders in here to make sure that he can... What is this? I need someone to explain to me how to use these, because I want to see every single one of these. I know this one. I have seen people use this one. Oh, so wait, is this just a mix table? Like you can use different ones of these and particle emitters? I mean, that would be pretty cool, right? But, I mean, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'll probably mess it up. Okay, okay. Fog and shines. So I could take a few of these and combine them, and it would probably make some pretty good ones, pretty good effects. I can't believe they're just fucking images. Like they're really, really good. Don't get me wrong, but it's just freaking images. It's crazy, man. I might one day regret that I didn't save this, but I feel like it would be it would be unfair. Not unfair, sorry. It would take up resources on computers that really didn't need resources taken away from them. But I will get the hang of this someday. Alright, that's pretty crazy. We'll remove that. When you set the VFX emitters with the goat and Gatsy, you were not kidding. So, I forgot. I should probably take this thing and pop them there. Okay, so the buff effects. Oh right, I forgot to check the other thing. Yeah, look at that. It's only one. And it doesn't do shit. It doesn't remove it again. That is sad. Really, it shouldn't keep happening, this. Seconds left is less than, and not. When it's claimed, can't. I mean. And not field what? If not, oh, hold on. If not field dot text button dot background color 3 equals cache dot claimed purple. Like so. So that should do it, but I can't really test it right now because my test data is, well, you know, a little broken because I used it, so yay. But it should be fine. It should be fine. Fixed notifications on daily going crazy. All right, that's another one. Another one down. Another one bites the dust. I really want to get this buff effect out of the way. So what we're gonna do is, I'm kind of feeling like making this into one of these bootstrap things. But no, I should probably put it inside of buffs and on the client side, because maybe I shouldn't. Wait, can I only have one gate? Like, can I only have one gate for this? Because I forgot how I constructed the module for that. And I'm blind, apparently. Gateway. Yeah, it, like, fully overrates it. Okay, so if I go back into the buffs. As a matter of fact, let me head into the bootstrap first. Buff effects dot lua modules, local channels, games are replicated storage, the modules. You know what I'm gonna do? I just had a brilliant idea. I will make this modular instead. I will not make this like a single thing for single. Yeah, you know what? Effects.lua. Static variables local module equals blank and return module. Objects. Let's see, what do we call this thing? We call it the VFX folder equals. Oh right, I haven't actually identified it with the thing yet. You know what? I don't have to. VFX. And we need export type, and the type is going to be named VFX name. Now we need the ones that are currently in here, which is going to be lightning, and this one's going to be round shield. So what we're going to do here is cast VFX, render VFX, on part, and we're going to do function module render VFX on position. The difference between the two is the position is going to be a location, which is going to be vector 3, and on part it's going to be part as base part. And someone actually showed me the base part thing, showed me that it works for most parts, which makes sense, but I didn't really think about it. I haven't tested it before. So what we're going to do here is we're probably gonna have to give it like a time limit of sorts. I'm also gonna make a... Nah, I already got a temp folder, it's fine. Local temp folder equals workspace.temp. And this is gonna be a folder. Ladies and gentlemen, the temp folder is a folder. Now, water. So, this thing up here is also a folder. Oh boy, okay. So what are we gonna do first? Well, we're gonna have to clone the part, obviously. We're gonna have to store it, and then we're gonna have to delete it. Well, we don't have to store it, actually. We can just delete it. Yeah. It should be fine, right? You know, I just realized that I started streaming before I ate my ice cream, which kind of sucks. Alright, well, that's my Discord on that screen. Ignore that. So, okay. So, okay, render it on part is easy, but render it on position is gonna be local position part equals instance dot new part, say part. And the position part dot can collide equals false. Dot can touch equals false. Dot transparency equals 1. Equals false. Should probably group these together. Now, the position part dot parent equals workspace temp folder, sorry, and position part dot position equals location. So now we have the part in place. And you know what? I need a duration, which is a number question mark. And what's going to happen here is after the duration, it's going to delete the object. But right now we don't need to delete the object. Right now the object is fine, not being deleted, so we'll keep it there. So get VFX clone. Clone equals shit. Is VFX name, like so. We forgot about the VFX name, people. VFX folder. VFX name. Local template. Actually, you know what? Fuck that. Expected to type table got folder instead. Are you crazy? This is... Oh, come on. You know what? I don't want to write this error message. I just don't. If it fails, it will throw an error message, and I do not mind that in the slightest. Well, I mean... Yeah, Project Time, they are supposed to save for up to 30 minutes after you left the game. That's to counter the little thing that you told me about with the sleeping and the auto clicker. So yeah, it is entirely intentional. By the way, if nobody understands where the chat, the messages that I'm reading comes from, Discord. They're coming from Discord. You guys can just go ahead and join that if you want to, but of course no pressure. Not much goes on over there right now, but it is quite an enjoyable experience for me to have someone to talk to. Good. Okay. The parent of the template is gonna be the position part. I feel like I'm gonna be doing this twice. I feel like I should just do this right here. And then render VFX on part, VFX name, and the position part here. I said position part and duration in case. So now I have like a divided script, a function that just funnels everything in there. So now I can focus on this stuff up here. Also, I can literally just, pass that straight through, like so. Should probably also return that, because I am feeling like I'll be returning the part. Like so. Okay, so we're gonna return part here as well. Base part cannot be converted into part. Well, fuck you. Like so. So, I should be able to get up here. It copies it takes the template and copies it. If it doesn't copy it, then it crashes, and it just does not give a shit. I could, to make sure that my script doesn't crash. I did say I didn't care, but I will now care, because it is a part of the game that will be run a lot. I'm imagining a lot. I'm planning on adding a lot of special effects later in the game. Maybe while you're... Oh, you know what? You know what'd be really cool? If I made like a slight animation for some of the pets. I don't remember if that's possible, but I think I might just try and make it possible just for the fun of it. Okay, if not success, then warn VFX. Sorry, it's supposed to be VFX. And it says error. Error, like so. And template dot Huh. If duration timer, if duration, like if there is actually a duration on it, then we're gonna say task dot defer. Sorry, delay. My bad. The amount of seconds is gonna be duration, and the function right here will execute remove function. You know what I'm gonna do? Like so, it just returns a remove callback. So up here in the top, we are gonna be creating a function called, or a variable, sorry, remove callback equals nil, currently nil, and in here we'll say remove callback equals function. Why does that matter? I don't see how that matters. I'll get rid of that. And that is overly complicated. And usually when you complicate things, they're just gonna break, like, really fucking quickly. I was about to say, look at cars, but, you know, they are kind of doing great, and they're pretty advanced. But also, in that stage, the more advanced it is, the more chances it has of just failing. Okay, so now that I have this going on, the remove callback will be just called in here to remove it, and if not, then we'll just delete it straight up, because that's what it does. We're gonna say the part destroy. So it's gonna, oh no. See, now I'm actually encountering a bit of an issue here. So there's gonna be a remove callback, like so. I don't know, man. I kind of feel like there's supposed to be some more stuff in here. Or some less stuff, actually. So if I remove the part, right? Then it'll be fine for this one, but for this one up here, it'll remove a part of the model, right? So this right here is just gonna do nothing. I'm gonna add them both as like so, and then remove that entirely. And actually, I need to say if then and then just pop this out one tad, say end, like so. But we're definitely gonna say template destroy. I mean, like we're definitely saying that. But right down here, we're gonna say function, and then we're gonna say position part destroy, like so. Okay, cool. We have everything that things works. Cool. That should work. This module. Yeah, sure. Okay. Okay. I need to drink again because water is keeping me sustained right now. Okay, so now we test it, and the way that we do that is I go into the buffs right here, and I'm gonna have to pause the music for you people, because I'm actually quite engaged at the moment. The second that I said that I had to pause the music, I saw my viewer count drop to like 2 people, and I'm pretty sure that those 2 people are me because I'm keeping an eye on the streams. So that is very sad, but it is what it is. I'm going for a few hours more. I'm imagining I'll be eating some ice cream. If not, then I might be a little bit annoyed. Okay, add buff. Look at this. We've got add buff, and it adds it for a certain amount of time. Seconds duration. The end time. So the seconds duration right here. It starts this thing. Buff effect. So what's going to happen here is we're going to say modules is local VFX. Require game.replicated storage dot modules dot VFX. There we go. Then we're gonna say VFX. We're gonna say rendered on a part, and we're gonna name it. Well, see, that's the thing, right? Buff name is equal to and round shield or lightning. So hold on, the lightning. Did I recolor that? I don't think I did. I did not. Okay, so I'll have to recolor that real quick. So the color of this thing needs to be like slightly orange. Oh my god, that looks good! This thing obviously needs to be yellow. Even though it does not give a shit. And we say the size of this thing is going to be like and we can color this thing like this. Welcome, Project Time. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to make myself a little bit better at VFX and shit. Like, look at this. I can make blue, red. Like, I just stole some pack off of off of what do I call it? The toolbox. And it's got all this fire, all these really, really cool VFX on it that I'm really enjoying. Like, I could use a lot more of this, but it's just I feel like I'm overdoing it already. Yeah, this is probably for the best. So right now we've got the lightning figured out. Okay, so where is there it is. So the buff name, I'm gonna have to check set buff, and it's either invincible or round shield. Round shield or lightning. Seriously? You could not convert that. Are you really? Type lightning string. Oh, it's just having a hard time comprehending this. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do like shut it up real quick. And then unknown global part. Well, I mean, I guess it did say part. I don't actually have the characters in here, the player character, which sucks balls. But oh man, this might be a little bit worse than I thought it was gonna be. But just a little bit, just a little bit. It's not something I can't handle. Nope. Oh boy. No way, really? Are you kidding me? I thought I removed that like immediately after I created the loading screen. Hold on, I'm joining your ass. I'm just letting you know right now, okay? I don't have a character in the game. And a character is kind of required for the game to start. See, I'm not in the game, right? Like, I'm not... No, are settings still doing that thing? Hold on, settings. Yeah, okay, cool. I thought I... Oh, wait. That's one of the changes I made. I had an incident with the menus the other day. I'm guessing this is one of the things that kind of fell off the wagon. Okay. Cool, thank you. I've got that figured out now. But just so you know, man, you don't have to go looking for like every single bug in the game. Like, listen, okay, look at this. Look at this on the right, okay? Look at this stuff out here. Can you test some of this stuff? Like the phone support, mainly. I need this checked out. If you can check out if that works properly, then I'm like, if I can get this off my chest, then I can move into console support with a clean slate and happy memories of the past, back before I actually decided to do any of this. More worth your time? What do you mean? Oh, welcome back, Leopardo. By the way, I probably should say that. EA Sports. It's in the game. So, yeah, it is pretty confusing. I fixed the phone? Wait, I fixed the phone. Like fully, like no problems. Yeah, well I know the yeah, but what about the shift lock? Does it work properly? Oh, sorry, Lepardo. I'm speaking to Project Time over on YouTube, but I'm not allowed to display his messages on the screen, so you're not going to be able to see them. He's like my my tester, he does a lot of testing of like, well, he does a lot of stress testing on my game. And by stress testing, I mean I get stressed every time I see him near my game because he fucking breaks it. Well, I guess I break it, but you kind of just point out that it's broken. You annoy me in all the good ways. Dynamic variables. Okay, so here we go. I will not like any of this. So I'm gonna have a function here. Yeah? Gubby Bunny Simulator? I don't know what that is, man. I don't know what Gubby Bunny is, and I feel like don't play the player playing the game. Hey, time. Listen, it ain't. It. I'm not doing that. I'm not blaming the game because it's my game. All right. It's like you go up to your girlfriend and say, "I don't like your hair." You know what's gonna happen? You're gonna get punched in the face. Either that, or you have an abusive relationship where you can just tell her whatever, and she'll be like, "Okay." So here's the thing, right? I was expecting this to be easy, but I just realized no, nothing is easy for me. So I will have to do some things here. Character handler. So we're gonna say game dot, or actually player dot character added connect function new character. And what we're gonna do here is let's see. So Leopardo, are you yeah, no, the most used thing is definitely local. Like it's used in like every single like look at this. Like look at how many times it's written just here. Like it's crazy. But if you're looking for the most used character, it's probably the spacebar. I mean, either that or like one of the letters. Leopardo, you know what? It is possible for it is possible for me to figure this stuff out, right? I can make a script that will count this out for us. Like it will count every single freaking line and tell me, oh, this is the most used number, letter, whatever, anything. Probably ain't a number though. It'll take an entire script and it'll cut it up into individual characters and run through each one of them and then add a number to an array every time it gets past one. And then in the end, it'll just display how many of each it has. And it's probably going to crash the game if I don't do it right. But I will not be doing that because I'm not made of time, not entirely, anyways. You can download fonts. Oh, right. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. There's this little fonts down here, yeah. But is that like this is just Roblox approved fonts, right? It's not something you can customly make. Because I feel like if you could make custom fonts, there would very quickly be some that were specialized in making games look well, not like 18 plus ish. I feel like that would be the way the cookie crumbles. Uh, okay, so get rid of the fonts. I am almost forgetting what I was talking about, which isn't totally great. Back in here, we're still trying to make this thing right here work properly. So what we're gonna have to do here is we're gonna have a dynamic variables. Let's say active buffs equal to this. And then what we're gonna say here is we're gonna say well, what are we gonna say here? We're gonna say local player.character and if character, then we're gonna do this, probably with a little end right there. And then we're gonna say welcome back. Head. I'm probably just gonna place it on the head initially, just to see what happens. But you know, I will put this in the bottom down here, so if it does crash, it will not crash anything important. It's also gonna do active buffs, and we're gonna say buff name equal true. Can't disconnect. We're gonna say buff name equals false, and this is on the client. So even though it does never, even if it never gets deleted, it'll always like, well, it won't really care, will it? So player added. We're gonna say this exact thing right here. Except we're not gonna do this. We're only gonna do this thing, so I could have probably left that other stuff out. We're gonna say for underscore act buff name status in active buffs do. If not status, then continue, and we're gonna say this buff name, and we're saying new character. Hopefully that works properly. Bunch of stuff going on down there. Invincible. Pay up. Why did I stop the game? Am I mentally not here? Am I just gone? Cannot store invalid in data store. Data stores can only accept valid UTF-8 characters. What am I trying to store? Oh, you know what it is? It's the oh, I know what it is. It's the, hold on. 138 in main. I gotta fix that one first. Yeah, see, this one right here needs to go. And it's trying to save something, so I feel like that should be... Ah, shucks. I don't remember entirely. Like, I did something to the player data earlier today. That's 100% why this is not working. Is it because of the clone table thing? You just want what kind of advertiser? So it is being fired, okay. Well, it really depends on the game, friend. If the game is bad, advertisement's not gonna work. Then you're gonna have to work more on actually making the game fun for the player. Like right now, for example, I'm laser focused on making the game more enjoyable for the people playing it. So I don't have to spend as much money trying to get people to play it, and yeah, I don't have to. Also, there is definitely something wrong with this function right here, because it is not having a good time. It always fires get new data for some reason. So player added, default data. Non-save settings. Oh, hold on a minute. This is perfect. Yeah, like so. Perfect. Well, that doesn't really solve my issue because I believe that it will still break the fuck down. Why is this suddenly a problem? Oh, come on. Really? This is a problem? Fine. Shit. It's a string, you twat. Oh, God. You gotta be shitting me. It says string, you fuck. Okay, look at this. Player data. Which it already knows contains the claimable quest, which is this thing, which has string, boolean, string, boolean. This is a fucking string, you twat. Happy holidays, it's a string, go fuck yourself. Happy holidays, it's a string, go fuck yourself. Oh, this is not a boolean? Well, it is now. Fuck you and have it. I don't know if I can swear this much. Yeah, I know you knew that, but it's still, my point stands. Player.user ID. Eh. Oh yeah, that might be why it's not working, right? So this is probably gonna fix that issue. Do 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 do. I don't have to run this function a million times. I can just do that. And then I can go all the way down here. Pet data price. Number question mark is not converted into number. Well, Leopard, that's kind of what I'm trying to do here. Like, I don't know what you mean. Like, what do you mean a mini series? Because I am kind of trying to develop in my opinion, a better version of natural disasters, maybe with like a tutorial on how to make it. Because I mean, making it is as you can see quite time consuming. Let's see, pet data price, a lacking coin. No coin variable filter. If not pet data dot price, then return false. There you go, fixed. Project time. I don't think giving your dog a piece of popcorn would be a great idea because I don't think they're too happy about popcorn. Like, I mean, it'll definitely eat it. It. Don't get me wrong. It's definitely eating it, but it's probably not too great for its health. Don't ask me. I don't got a dog. I had a cat, and I'm pretty sure I traumatized it. Not intentionally. I love cats, but I was a kid and yeah, I hate myself for it. Fixed scrolling issue again. What about the player data thing? Well, that's the player data thing is not fixed yet. I still am having some issues. So if I start up the game now and I just wait, does that mean it's the settings that are breaking? Oh boy. It's doing the thing again. It's taking forever. Can it please hurry the fuck up? I might finish a bottle of water before it stops. There you go. Fucking twat. Cannot store blank in data store. So what exactly is blank? Like what is the problem here? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. It did not fire it. So that means the data is corrupt from literally just loading it. From it just existing. Should I go looking for your mother? I cannot believe you were left behind. You're just annoying. Player data. What if I comp that out for the time being and I just started back up? Because that's like the biggest data changer I have that is linked straight to the stuff that I'm changing currently. Boy, oh boy. I will break you. Okay, so it's not that. What if I go into player data and I just add like a while true do thing right here and say test await 5 and I do print player data. Actually, probably profiles dot player data dot data. Where he climbs stairs? Well, I mean, probably could do that. Infinitely generating. Oh shit. There's like an entire level of extra data in there. Where did that come from? Yeah, I could do that. But as I said, I'm not too great with tutorials, but I will probably figure something out. Yippee! If I print this and then I print new table immediately after. Wait, why didn't it print? Oh, it doesn't do the new data thing. Fuck. Does that mean my issue is actually somewhere else? Which genuinely sucks. Sometimes, like, when coding, I just get the urge to play against a Mundo top lane in the league. Like, I would rather do that than play this. Or a Trundle, actually. Ooh, that would be nice compared to this. So right here we have a bunch of data, da 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 da, and apparently there's a fucking function in there. Pure bullshit. I don't know why. Why? Explain it to me in children terms, please. I am so close to yeeting this hairbrush, which is not mine, by the way. Well, I guess it is, but it wasn't until someone left it here, huh? Stephanie. She left it here. Okay, so it prints this right here. It prints the data. How the fuck am I supposed to work with that when everything fucking changes it? How? 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 Okay. Wait, hold on. Profiles. It'll immediately get the profiles, right? Right? It'll do the GDPR compliance, yeah, so on and so forth, right? Right. Then it's gonna print out profiles.player data, right? It's gonna the data, everything, right? Like immediately it's supposed to print it out, right? Right there. How? The part of the fucking function. Like, why is it already in there? How? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. You gotta be shitting me. Oh, suck a dick. If you get errors when joining the game, would you mind taking a screenshot of those? They're gonna be very, very useful in finding out what happened. Yeah, look at that. Now it saves. Perfect. It's like when you do stuff the wrong way. Okay, cool. I'm in the clear. Except for the fact that I never tested the buffs. And yours? Oh. So now I'm invincible. But the VFX thing doesn't really seem to do much. The VFX thing. Would be nice to have that thing working. And then the buffs, the buffs, the buffs. The buffs and the bananas. Hold on, let me get one of these things out of my case. I have these things that I use to like clean my teeth with. And they actually replaced a really bad habit of mine. So I'll just do this now. I just pick my teeth. And it doesn't look nearly as cool as the people on movies that like, they have these wooden sticks or straws or something. But hey, it works. The buffs. I need to test the buffs. Why are the buffs not rendering? Because the character maybe it won't, but it will on the head. It's fired. Invokes toggle button lock. But does it even pass through it? Okay, so it goes all the way down to render VFX on parts. So it actually does fire it. Then now it's time to go into the VFX module and continue looking around. So it fires immediately into this thing. Gets template, parent sets the part. Oh, hold on. I know what's going on. I'm dumb. Um, and this thing's called a. What's this called? I need to check something because I do believe some of these are parts. Yeah, they're both parts. Um, well, it's constraint. We're saying attach constraint constraint dot part 0 equals template and constraint dot part 1 equals, and this is gonna be the part up there. First of all, though, I'm gonna say template dot anchor position, because this is gonna be a base part. You're gonna go grind. Grind what? Hold on. Grind what? No, you don't get to go unless you say you're grinding one of my games. I will not let you out of here. This is a sealed box, my friend. Also, you're gonna kind of be missing the VFX thing. Ah, he left. Well. Okay, so the position of the template is equal to part dot position. And then it's again constraint. Okay, yeah, there we go. This should do it. It fell right through the floor. You guys see that? Well, that's not too great. Don't be dizzy, man. Dizziness leads to falling, and falling is unless you're falling for someone, then falling is just bad in general. Kind of. I don't like the fact that the part is showing through his head, but um okay, this is fun, but I want to try and play with the settings on these a little bit. They're going to be in the head because that's where I place them. The lightning, I want these to be a lot smaller. Nah, that's the reset button, not the fucking delete button. Come on. And then maybe I add a few more, like I add like 10 of them. What if I add like 6 of them, but the lifetime's like twice as fast? Two of them is fine. But I like this a lot better than I like the other one. Because the other one was too big. Okay. So I'm gonna have to take the lightning first, and I'm gonna have to move it over here. It is definitely double charging me. Okay, I actually have to go check the increment. Why is it doing it down here as well? That is just stupid. It's taking away all my money. Removed double negative increment. So now I need to get myself some money, which is pretty easy, as I can literally just buy a developer product. And it'll cost me 0 Robux because I am the only owner. So there we go. And go and click 8, and it just takes it from me once, and it just. Okay, I really like the effect that it's kind of like staying behind you-ish. Looks really cool. Like, looks like a remnant of the effect, which is really great. The speed, however. What happens if I say locked apart? Like, I know there's a variable in there that said locked apart. Kind of wondering if it's going to follow me around, because the lightning one, I kind of want to follow you around. Like whenever you change direction, so does it. Um, Look at that. That is exactly what I want. So we're just gonna lock this to the part. And this thing right here can just do whatever it wants to, because it's actually pretty fancy. Cool. That is good. Of course, I don't need any of these at 0 now, and this thing down here is still at 0.7. I believe, oh, I mean, this one is at 0.7. Yes, it is. Coolio. So that also means that the effects are now working for the buffs. Effects now work for buffs. Oh, no, hold on. It's a string with a number inside. I'm just gonna crash out this thing right here. It's gonna have to remove it entirely. Sweet. It's crazy how tired you get from I don't know. I don't think it's from the streaming. I just know I'm super tired. My brain is slowly turning off, forgetting what I was doing, but I will probably most likely get through this. Status, instead of status, we're saying end time. Hold on. End time. I will say OS, actually end time minus OS dot time. If this local time remaining equals end time and end time minus OS. If not this, or this is less or equal to 0, then do this, and then say time remaining, like so. So that's gonna delete it either way, and that's effects now work for buffs. Okay, I kind of feel like now what? Now what? Do I still have the window? Yeah. So create buff effects, done. Check. Finally, I have that checked. Force characters be a certain character scale. Right now, I kind of want to. Oh, you know what? The animation thing I was thinking about. Hold on. Well, I don't need that. That's the default animations. Fuck out of here. All of these are like super shitty. Like they've got so terrible reviews. I don't know if I could do this myself, but I'll certainly try. Okay, so what's the what does the normal one do? It like jumps upwards. That's wrong. That is, I can't even. I can't control C. Oh, there we go. Kind of want to make it like a front flip. Remember, I've never done this before, so me getting anything done on this is, if this looks even decent, then I'm happy. That happens way too fast. Oh, I get it. Yeah, no. Let's just copy it over here. We just move this thing. Yeah, that doesn't work. I don't think that's gonna work either. Yeah, no. Doesn't that look okay? Oh, I'm just kind of throwing it from the hip here. I feel like this arm's not moving at all. Nope, it's not either. I feel like we just need a sound effect for that one. Oh, really? That doesn't do anything. Nothing. Doesn't even change it. If I just drop this in the player character scripts, it's just gonna take over, right? See, it still doesn't do the animation. That sucks. It's because it doesn't the RBX asset ID. Is that the problem? Body that we used to know, the mean that we cut me off. Did you finish to collect your records and change your number? Need your love. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Somebody used to. Roblox, let's see. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So it shouldn't be down here because obviously that doesn't run out every time. So if I just say character added. Let's see, local function, handle character, new character. If player dot character, then so for some reason it's only when I reset. Still nothing. No, he just front flips. Okay. So print handled new character. Did I turn off Rojo? Welcome back, Lupardo. I'm kind of trying to make sense of this entire situation. I put this thing in the bootstrap. Print bootstrapped. I'm so freaking tired right now. I have no idea why. I kind of want to make the main volume right here a lot more satisfying. Like make it click along, right? So every time you click it, like it makes it tick 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 tick. You know that sound? I think I might do that just for the kicks of it. Thank you, thank you. Um. Yeah. Oh my goodness, why is it not being handled? Yeah, I know. Simple does it. Oh, oh fuck. I don't even do front flips anymore. This sucks. See, it even fucking says so. Oh, okay. So this is actually working, but it's not telling me about it. Fired. Why is this a problem for you? Why is this a problem for us? Us who don't like you. Did not return exactly one value. Well, that is exactly why it's failing then. Because I'm a dumbass, that's why. Of course, a module script need to return a value. Not everything else. Oh, would you look at that? I think the leg should be a little bit more tucked when he jumps. So I'm going to go in and change that real quick. Yeah, I'm apparently animating. What's up, Sashar? Thank you very much for that follow. Appreciate it. Did I pronounce that right? Sire. Sire? Yeah. Well, we're gonna act like I didn't butcher that, and welcome to the stream. What scared the hell out of you? The notification or the fact that someone actually followed? So, delete this. When you followed? Yeah. Ah, don't tilt, you piece of shit. I feel like there should be more of a build up to it. I feel like there should be more like ah shit. He's not on the ground. If I close down the animator and just put him up here, that might be better. So he's gonna go fuck, come on. Come on. Can't select any of these tools. Oh, that's bloody great. So sorry, what's your cup of tea? Do you work in Roblox Studio at all? Or are you just here to see the rest of us suffer? Because suffering is a built-in mechanic. It's intentional, intended behavior. See, I'm kind of wondering if this is like over animating it, because I feel like because like I mean I might have to remove this entire part that I'm doing right now. Okay, I really like that. I've never actually made anything that looks like this smooth, so I will just. I think I'd be a great animator if I wanted to do that, if I wanted to dedicate time to it. But I just make jump animations apparently. And then, oh, by the way, Leopardo, look at this, look at this. Oh, hold on, I gotta take a call. All right, I'm back. Quick phone call. So look at this. I actually got the effects working. So now Invincible will do absolutely nothing because apparently it broke. Oh wow, yeah, indeed. What if does this thing work? Damn it. Characters, me, head, nothing there. Okay. Well, jump animation added. The active thingy? What do you mean the active thingy? The pause screen? Ha ha! Oh boy. I forgot about that. Okay, like so. That's a lot better. Okay. Ready? Look at this, alright? Invincible, look at this. I got this effect around him. Making him look invincible. And then if he runs around, he does this, it follows him around kind of. And then when he stands still again, it's just, yeah, exactly. And when I add 2 times speed, you get this like, the flash kind of thing around your head. So see, that is pretty cool. And now I got the jumping thing. That I might have to improve because I feel like it's a little choppy in the end. Raise my hand to defy my lips. You stop me from it's true. The light shine through. True. If I move this like 110. Yeah, I liked it a little bit better when it was a little longer. Yeah, sure. I changed this around a lot. Stop me from coming through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. Oh, it's the falling animation that suddenly steps in. you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna, for the 17th time today, I'm gonna grab this model right here. I'm gonna import the jump thing from here. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set the priority to action 4, which is the highest priority in the game, or in the engine, and publish to Roblox. And that means that hopefully that'll override everything that came before it. And if it still is replaced by the falling thing, then yeah, because it just gets stopped. I could also, you know what I could also do? I could complete the animation quicker, because if I completed the animation quicker, then I wouldn't even be having this issue with time. So the question is, how long do I have before the jump is over? How long does it take for it to go upwards instead of downwards? So I'm gonna have to condense some of this. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna try and publish this to Roblox. See what happens. So hopefully it gets like, I don't know if it's like 1/10 of a second or something like that. Alright, look at that. I feel like that looks a lot smoother because the falling animation doesn't override it immediately. So we'll leave it at that. And I'm gonna publish that to Roblox so it has a place in the testing, and then we're saying defects issue solved. Dun, dun, dun. Right, we're definitely not done with this ticket, but I am done for today. I am burnt out like crazy and tired, very tired. So I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. I'll be doing a stream there, getting some of this stuff finished, and hopefully starting another one of the points on the bullet board.